tele. See they show me pepe. See they call me tete. No be Kanye tete. As I done they collect. See they one day connect. And without it Thomas.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new subscriber watching for the first time, you're highly and definitely welcome to it. So today I did a Get Ready With Me video. It's been a while since I've done this type of face beat on my face. You know what? So yesterday I was supposed to make this video yesterday, but I was so tired, tired throughout the day. I was just on my bed relaxing and filming my video this morning before going to work, so I can just change a little bit. So people that in my working place, they'll see that I don't do just one look but different looks. Basically, before we just go through this video, let me just show you guys the stuff I received from some companies. This magnetic lash from a company. For this lashes from Magnetic Lashes, they are on Instagram, so if you guys are interested, you can go order yours. These lashes, they are so good, they are natural, and when you know how to put them on, it seems like you are taking there is no difference between this one and your natural lashes, because you don't have the lines that you have when you put a glue on the lash. You can easily see it, but with this one, that's so natural. Wonderful bracelets from a company also. I don't know the name, I'll just write the name on the screen. Can you guys see this gorgeousness of this bracelet, this necklace? Are you guys feeling it? It's so good. Guys, not talking too much. Hopefully you guys like this video. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and yeah, see you guys on my next shaku video. Hey, see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. So guys, we're gonna go straight into this look. First, I'm applying my Pro Concealer as my eyeshadow base, and I'll be blending it with this angled brush from Fayon. And next we're going to this my 36 palette from Revolution, and I'll be applying the shade Make It Rain in this palette. Just blending it into my crease this way. Mind you guys, I'm not a professional, so I might make some mistakes while telling you guys the eyeshadow that I'm using, but let's just go make it this way. Next I'll be going into the shade Front Row from the same palette and just blending it the same way I blend the first. And I'll be going into my NYS eyeshadow palette, and I'll be using the dark shade with the light shade, mixing them together and just blending it this way like you guys are seeing me doing here. You're gonna take your time while blending your eyeshadow. Next, I'll be using the same dark shade. This time I'm not mixing it with any other eyeshadow. Just be using this dark shade, chocolate, brown, whatever, and I'll be blending it slightly into my crease. I just at the same time while I'm blending, I'm adding some eyeshadows, blending, so just to the taste, to the darkness I really want from this eyeshadow. I'm going to continue doing this for some minutes. Next, I'm going back into the Revolution palette. I'll be using the shade True Shade. It's a very dark shade, dark black, and I'm still blending it into my crease just to create a cut crease. Basically blending it this way like you guys see me doing. So yeah, and I'm taking my blending brush, applying some eyeshadow, Sugar Daddy Sugar Daddy boo, and I'm blending it this way. I'm going back into my concealer to create my cut crease, like a semi-cut crease, and I'll be using the shade Rumor Mill from the same palette. Now I'll be going into my Wada Cosmetics green eyeshadow, and I'll be applying it to my eyelid with the help of the brush, and I'll be going back into the NYS palette using the wine shade I have here, blending, 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 blend, 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 blend until you get perfect eyes. And I'll be using my eyeliner, applying them just lightly, just for me to apply my lashes. My lashes, they are the Wicked lashes from NYX. I get so many comments from this using these lashes. Like, people always ask me, where do you get your lashes from? I'm like, it's from NYX. So yeah. Next, I'll be removing the excess eyeshadow that fell on my face, just to make sure that my face is clean before applying my foundation. And I'll be going in with some oil just to nourish my face, my skin, to make them glow, glow, glow. I'm using my pencil brush, flat brush. And next, I'll be spraying my face with the setting spray. And first foundation I'll be using is the Born This Way foundation. For some reasons, this foundation is not compatible with my skin. I don't know why, because when I use it, I find out that whenever I use this foundation, it's so oily. I get so oil coming out of my face because of this foundation, so I don't just use it. But today I decided to use it for no reasons. Like, the foundation is top. Next, I'll be using my Fenty Beauty 390 foundation. You guys know this foundation is my go-to. I love this foundation so much. Like, the first time I started using the foundation, I never knew that I'll fall in love with it this way. But yeah, we are into it now. There's nothing that's gonna stop us from shining. And I'll be applying the foundation all over my face, making sure that I pass it all over, no mistakes. Next, I'll be going into my full concealer to do some highlights and whatever. Be applying it this way, like you guys can see. Hope I made this talk true. A goal, like, is it a goal? Because I'm just trying to talk while I'm watching. But yeah, pray this ends well. And I'm just blending it this way, like you guys can see me do. It's nothing too much. I don't do too much my makeup, just do it the way I feel like, and nothing too much. Basically, I went off to bake. I don't really bake that much. I just apply a little bit of powder to avoid me creasing or like having oil on my face because I'm going to work. Next, I'll be using my blush. I don't know where I got this blush from, but yeah, it's a blush to do my contour. I always use the blush to do my contour, like you guys can see. I found out that using a dark concealer always makes my face to be so dark, so I don't like it. Basically, I just stick to my blush to contour my face and my nose, and I love it so much. Like, it makes my makeup to be, I don't know why, I just love it doing it. Next, I'll be using my mascara. The time that my face like baking or setting or whatever, and I'm going back to my NYS eyeshadow just to put on my tear ducts to make some shine. Let's grow. And for our highlights, we're using the NYS highlighters, and I'm applying it this way, like you guys see the glow. And I'm moving the excess of my baking powder with the help of my brush, and adding a little bit of my MAC powder. You guys cannot see it here, but I'm just like doing it so fast because I was so late for work. Next, I'll be going into my NYS Duo Illuminating highlighter. Like this highlighter, it's my love. I have it inside, but I haven't used it. Basically, remember that I have this highlighter. Next, I'll be setting my face with the same spray I used before applying my foundation, and I'll be going into this my lovely lipstick from Primark. Oh my god, like this lipstick is my go-to now. Like, I'm blending it with this brush to just make it look natural, like my real lips, you know. And yeah, that's the end of this look. Hopefully you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, share, and yeah, see you guys in my next video.